If you are still weak after months of training, seeing no size, no strength, it is because you are skipping the one move that actually builds both. So in this video, I'm gonna talk about the one exercise you are not doing that will unlock your ultimate strength, which is pull-up. Specifically, I'm gonna explain the reasons why you need to incorporate it into your training and the progression to get stronger with this game-changing exercise. From just spamming the leg assisted pull-up machine at the gym, I'm now able to do 20 kgs on weighted pull-ups for reps, and I'm still gonna keep going up with the numbers. If you don't know who I am, my name is Bách Đỗ, a Vietnamese guy. I run YouGains, an online personal coaching service helping males gain weight and strength, as I did also have to encounter and manage to overcome the similar struggles. Right now, my weight has increased from 55 to more than 70 kilograms. You can check out YouTube shorts on this channel for my training style, physique, and strength. As far as I can see at the gym, the beginners, especially skinny guys, they are just always spamming lat pull down or leg assisted pull up machine, even that with poor form and technique, just this bullshit half round that wouldn't do anything. And it is still fine when you are new, but you are just leaving an ultimate strength source on the table, which is the real pull up. At high school, when I was skinny and small like a bitch, I didn't even dare to just jump on to hold the bar. That's it. But I was too scared that I'm gonna fall off and people are gonna make fun of me. And yes, there was a really high likelihood of that, as I was weak. Anyway, at that time, my friends, they were embracing a guy who was actually my deskmate, and we were all classmates. Ridiculous, right? But yeah, so they wanted to show him that he was weak, unable to do anything in this life, including running or jumping, etc. Then gradually, each of them would jump and hold the bar. After they were all done, they told me to come over and once again prove to him that he is basically subordinate. He's a low level guy. But I pretended I could do it, and I just showed no interest. I said something like, "Nah, I'm good, I'm fine. I don't want to do it now. I don't like it." And just walked away, ignored it. In fact, I couldn't do it. After that, maybe 1.5 years, I could do pull-up, mostly because I was relatively light. But I'm pretty sure that the form and the technique at that time they were all bad. Unfortunately, there was no footage of me training specifically for pull-up at that point, so I don't know what it actually looked like. If you train properly and unlock it, the real pull-up, and bring it onto the next level, you will get so well-rounded. And what I mean here is that pull-up already targets the muscle, many muscles, including back and bicep, plus a little bit of forearm and rear delt when training to failure, which would save you a bunch of time because you do not have to train other exercises for isolation for forearm, rear delt, or bicep anymore. You're just gonna train to failure on pull-ups and you're done. That's it. Also, you will get so strong that once in a while you can try it out lat pull down again, and you will see that you can pull a lot of loads, even full stack. Recently, I just got a fucking lower back injury, which is terrible, but yeah. Within the previous pull workout, I was still training, which was a terrible idea, but yeah, it is a lesson that I need to relearn over and over again. I just say that, oh, I have been doing bend over row, this kind of movement for back muscle, targeting it at another angle rather than this pull up, and it's kind of different, right? You're wondering that, but I'm still gonna bring it up to show you when we are doing the free weight, compound, and body weight exercises, it would be much better and bang for the buck compared to people only doing cable or machine just for the sake of size. And that's it. There's no functional and real strength right there. Anyway, coming back to my that pull workout when I'm gonna do row cable machine. I just hopped on there, put in maybe around 2/3 of the weight, and just put it. And I felt it is so easy, but due to the pain, I couldn't bear it anymore. So I didn't want to risk it. So I was basically done with that exercise and that movement in general on that workout. And then another guy who looked kind of not that huge, but he's maybe big or bigger than me. And sometimes I would see him at the gym doing stuff related to machine and cable. And here, he just doing the row cable machine with lighter weight than me. Maybe he's just doing some warm-up sets, I don't know. But you can somehow see that people like me, when we do those exercises, as I said to you before, compound, free weight, body weight exercises, it will be much better compared to guys, even they have been training specifically for that movement, because it's just size. There's no real strength there. Okay, just do it. Okay, another thing is you're gonna get a wide back or a wide lat as a Dorito in reverse like this. As a consequence, you will gain attention whether you want or not, as people will look at you with heavy-weighted pull-up, or even just doing the body weight pull-ups explosively like this. Boom, boom, woo, woo, woo. Of course, still full range of motion, but explosively like that. That is what you are doing is not what most of others can. I'm saying again, they cannot do it. They cannot do it. It is not like, oh, I don't want to do it. They cannot fucking do it, because they are just spamming lat pull down throughout their fucking life at the gym. So there will be more boost to you to finish the hard sets where you are gonna train to death. Basically, there will be some huge motivation there. So as we can see, pull up is the foundation for any pulling skills like muscle up, back lever, or high level core exercises like toes to bar or L-sit hold, etc. I used to train for front lever, and even though I was able to do only the easy variation of the progression for that exercise, for that skill, including torque front lever, advanced torque front lever, advanced torque front lever pull up, upside down and upside down deadlift. That is the position where we're gonna hold on the bar normally, and then we get our feet up onto the sky. Here's our heads, and just made a straight line like this. Cool, right? I still got attention with that kind of movement. That's it. So pull up is fundamental that cannot be skipped. Here's the progression for you to bring this onto the next level. First of all, doing dead hang, so easy. Get onto the bar, hold it like this. Get relaxed. Do not do like this. Get your shoulder down. Relax, okay? Hold it for maybe 10 to 15 seconds. And if you are done with that, you are able to do that. Move on to the next one, scapular pull up. Again, dead hang, and then you do shit like this. Bring your scapula down. Boom, 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 boom. 3, 4 reps. Maybe get to 10 or 15 reps comfortably. Then get onto chair supported pull up. You get a chair beneath, step on it, and then use it to do the pull up. Boom, boom, boom. It will support you. You can just basically Google or search it on YouTube. It is so easy to do it nowadays. Okay, then do pull a hole. Again, use the chair to get you jump onto the bar and hold it like this. Hold as long as possible. Doing negative pull up, use the chair to jump on it, and then focus on the eccentric part of this. Basically, this is when you going down. Focus on that. Do not focus on the the way where you're going up, focus on the way you're going down. Try to do it in as long as possible. Hold it as long as possible. You cannot hold it anymore, and that's done. One rep, negative pull up. Moving on to half range of motion or half ROM pull up, like this. You are new, so you are gonna do this for now. After that, do 3/4 ROM pull up. Again, you'll almost get your chin above the bar. Remember, full ROM, okay? Full ROM when you're down, and then boom, you unlock the fucking full pull up. Do it like this, full ROM, chin above the bar. Extend your arms full, and do it explosive like this. Boom, boom. Do not do it slow and control. We do not do it in that way. That is not beneficial for our gains, bro. Just do it explosive. Boom, boom. That's it. And then test your max to see how many reps can you do in one row. And let's say you can do 4 reps. In the next session, you're gonna divide it by 2. So 50% of that max rep. So for example, here 4 reps, right? It will be 2 reps. So you're gonna do 4 sets. Here's the strategy to increase your pull-up reps. You're gonna do 4 sets with 50% of your maximum number of reps in a row. So it will be 2. Now 2 reps for 4 sets. Each of the sets you're gonna do 2 reps, and that's it. Do not do more, okay? And at the 4th as well as the last one, if you feel like you can do 2 or more reps, fine. That is just an indicator that in the next session you can increase the number of reps, which will be 3 per set, okay? But for now, you do not do it over. Here we do not train to failure yet. We're just gonna make you stronger in order to get to 8 reps per set. So you will be able to 16 reps, okay? Because 8 times 2 will be 16, right? 16 or 15 reps in a row. That is the target that you need to aim at. So after you get to 8 reps for 4 sets, done. In the next session, you do 3 sets and max out each of them to see whether you can reach the 15 reps or not. If you haven't, just train it over and over again with that max out strategy for 3 sets. And then when you're done with it, you can move on to weighted pull-ups after 15 reps with proper form in a row. Here's the weighted pull-ups strategy. The training style for this weighted pull-up phase would be different from the first one. Is that we're gonna do to failure, bro. The goal is to get to 20 kgs on weighted pull-ups for 10 reps, and then you can move on to calisthenic skills, or just keep going with the weighted pull-ups, okay? So the strategy is to do only 2 sets, but here we're gonna do to failure each of them. The target is 10 and 15 reps respectively. So the first set would have the aim of at least 10 reps with the heaviest weight you can pull, maybe 5 or 10 kgs. If you can do it for 10 reps, and after that you feel like, oh, I can do 1 more or 2 more, just do it, because we're training to failure. Also, because you were able to reach 10 reps, on to the next session. In the first set, you can increase the weight of that set. And if you haven't able to do it, fine, no worries, maybe 8 or 9, okay, on to the next session. In the first set, remain the weight and try to do 1 more rep. That's it. That is still a progress, okay? The second set is similar, but with a different number of reps and the weight. So in terms of the reps, it will be 15 minimum, and the strategy is the same. If you can do it and can do it more, just do it. Train to failure. On to the next session, increase the weight. If you cannot do it, remain the weight, try to do 1 more rep. And regarding the weight, decrease the weight from the first set by 20 to 25%. So for example, you were doing 10 kgs in the first set, so it will be 8 kgs in the second set. which we did decrease it by 20%. That's it. Just do it until you get to 20 kgs on weighted pull-ups for 10 reps. Then you're so fucking strong, man. Here's some notes of myself for training. Fuck other people, okay? Fuck other people. You gonna do some kind of weird progression for the pull-ups? Fuck other. Do not care about them. You're gonna be stronger than them. No worries. Just do it right now. Do not care about other people's opinions, because sometimes they're shit. Okay? They do not know what to do, because they cannot even do the fucking pull-ups. Not to mention weighted ones. So how are you gonna be supposed to listen to them? Fuck them. Next one is remember to do warm-up sets. So several warm-up sets with either variation or lighter weight and maximum 6 reps. Maybe 2 to 3 sets of them to get your body get accustomed to the movement, because this is an entirely new one when it comes to the first exercise of the pull workout. And about the rest time, try to rest for at least 2 to 3 minutes when it comes to warm-up sets, 3 to 4 minutes when it comes to when you're doing the progression to pull up, and 5 to 7 minutes in the main working sets when it comes to weighted pull-ups. Okay, remember that you cannot rest less, because you wouldn't be able to do the best of you. Remember that. Do explosive reps, not controlled and slow. I have already told it above. So you have already got the strategy, knew what to do, etc., etc., right? But right now you just say, oh, I don't have a pull-up bar. Bro, make it happen. Buy one. Buy gymnastic rings. Buy a pull-up bar to get it at home. Go to a fucking gym. Or go to the outdoor training place with the pull-up bar, which is already set there, waiting for you to train. Shut the fuck up and make it happen. And then get the best body and the best strength that you have ever acquired in this fucking entire life. Okay? That's it. You can download my free guide, 5 daily mistakes keeping you skinny and weak and how to fix them, in the link within the description. And you need a personalized workout plan, just apply for the free one-on-one coaching today, also in the link of the description. That's it, bro. Goodbye.